Hey, it's Lee, and I'm here with another pizza review. Um, Tomorrow's the Super Bowl, and I'm hoping to have a little bit of leftover pizza on that day. I'm actually eating other things today as well, but I decided to make this pizza so I have a couple slices to warm up. Um, this is a very common brand, Ristorante by Dr. Utker. This is their pepperoni pizza, which is probably the most common one they have. But somehow I managed to never review this before, so this is the time. This is their thin crust pizza. It's only 320 grams. It's actually really quite tiny. I feel like it's almost a personal pizza. It's kind of that size. I tend to like the Ristorante brand in general. I like a lot of them. I really love I think it's their 4-cheese one where it has kind of like puddles of gorgonzola on it or something like that. It's really nice. As far as the instructions go, this says 425 and for how long? 12 to 14 minutes. So that should be pretty standard. I think this is the last Ristorante pizza that kind of qualifies for the stuff I typically review. I'll have to review that just to make sure, but I'm seeing all the different types up here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I've liked the other one, so it's a good sign. This has been in my freezer for quite a long time, so I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like out of the wrapper. All right, the pizza is out of the wrapper, and I'm kind of surprised it looks perfect. This, like I said, it spent a long time in my freezer. I'm trying to kind of clear out all the stuff from my freezer. I plan on doing a big grocery load and kind of refilling on some of these things. So this was kind of the last one in the freezer. It had been there for a while, but this looks perfect. I think it's going to play out pretty well. So we'll toss it in the oven. We'll take a look at what it looks like when it comes out. What I'm seeing right now is okay cheese coverage. The good news with these pizzas is they're so thin crust that the cheese coverage isn't nearly as important as with some of these thicker pizzas. We're just looking for kind of a moisture balance, right? We don't want to eat a pasty pizza. I think this will be okay. So yeah, let's toss it in the oven and see what it looks like. All right, pizza's out of the oven, looking really, really good. Time to cut into it and give our first observations. Little pools of fat on top of the pepperoni. That's fine. Cheese is looking really like perfectly golden. I haven't looked underneath it. Kind of stuck to the grill a little bit. No, it looks really good. Okay. I think this is going to be good. Let's crack into it just to confirm, but if you guys are ever wondering if I can eat this in one sitting, just look at how many slices I cut it into. If I cut it into 4 pieces, I can definitely eat this in one sitting. If I cut it into 6 pieces, I can still probably eat it in one sitting. But it's still a scale, whatever. I will be back with a review very shortly. All right, it's review time. I like this pizza. I like the Ristorante pizzas in general. And the reason I like them is because the ratios aren't out of whack. Some frozen pizzas have really crazy, weird sauce to cheese to crust ratio. And with a thin crust like this, you can't really screw it up unless you put too much sauce or too much cheese, which is so rare that a company would actually do that. I think this has an appropriate amount of sauce, an appropriate amount of cheese, an appropriate amount of pepperoni. It could maybe use a little more cheese now that I think about it, but not bad. The pepperoni is nice. It's not crazy salty, but it's got some salt to it, which really helps the pizza along. The crust is, if it was any thicker, would be not very good. But because it's so thin, the pastiness doesn't really hurt. But it's not amazing or anything like that. It's okay. The sauce I feel like in the past I've said it wasn't very flavorful, but I've had some pizzas recently with less flavorful sauces, and this felt good to me. I actually like the sauce on here. It worked pretty well. Not my favorite Ristorante pizza, but Ristorante as a brand in general, or as a line from a brand, gets pretty high marks from me. This, to me, is a 7.5 out of 10. So props, 5 over here, 2 over here. Let me grab the pizza cutter and cut off half a finger. No, just joking. But yeah, 7.5. Not bad. Not bad. Thanks for watching.